All right, welcome guys to the Agency Club podcast. I hope that you all are doing well. Today we're receiving Pavel and Joey from Fondako Media. How are you guys doing?
Good. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you for receiving us.
Yeah, thanks for being here. We're really happy to have you guys on the pod. So to talk more about your business, how you guys are helping many financial advisors in the industry right now. So let's just dive into it, but guys. So my first question is, what do you guys do in life? And just start with that.
I think we have pretty similar life. We both run and manage Fondako Media. We right now are helping a little bit over 600 financial advisors with their client acquisition and making sure they're more efficient at getting more customers.
We're growth partners, essentially, consulting growth partners company.
Yeah.
So we're not a marketing agency. We're not a lead generation company. We're really a growth partners. So we help with a lot of everything that's marketing so that they can focus where they're best at, which is actually closing deals. That's the big mantra behind all of that.
Can you share how did you come up with this offer, basically?
Yeah, for sure. We've been in the game for like more than 2 years. And when I say in the game, I mean specifically working with financial advisors and insurance agents. And we were a marketing company before, right? We're doing pay-per-lead model. So agents could come and buy a pack of 50 leads and try to close them. And if it were good results, they would buy again. And this was good. We reached a lot of people with that. We helped a lot of clients, made a lot of money with that. But the only thing is it was not really scalable for us and for our clients, and it was not as customizable as it should be. We spent almost more than $1 million on Facebook ads specifically for insurance in the insurance place. So that's a lot of money that we've tested.
That's a lot of money.
With our own money. So we know what works with Facebook, right? So we were able to create a system for our clients that in 4 clicks, they can have the best top 50 templates already done for them, battle tested to run ads basically without having to spend hours and weeks and months learning how to run ads. It's like a client acquisition system.
But what do you mean by template?
Basically, through the $1 million plus that we spent on ads, we tested thousands of different ads. And we've hand selected the best performing ones in terms of lead cost, but also transactions that came from those leads. So when you first start, you can leverage all of that expertise that we collected because you have access to those exact ad that were the top performing ones. So that's a template. It's one performing ad, basically.
So there's like the system part of your program, and then there's the coaching also. So tell me a little bit more about the coaching. Like, how does that work for you guys?
When they come, it's as done for you as it can get in terms of setting up the system, right? So they can buy the system. So it's a CRM with a lot of different things into it, like the Fondako ad system that we like to call, that they can launch their own ad. It's a one-time fee. They get to keep that forever. And this comes with 4 months of coaching, community, a private client success manager that's always with you and making sure you have success and everything is going the right path.
That's one thing that I think is missing in many marketing agencies in the industry. It's cool to bring people and bring new clients, but if you don't keep them in the back end, like, it's wrong and you don't get the client result side. There's a lot of competition, as you guys know. We're in the marketing space too. So what did you do to compete against other agencies, and how do you innovate in this competitive market?
I think when we were only working in Canada, the competition was a lot less, specifically when we were working in French, but still there was a lot of competition and we could innovate with like how we filtered our leads and how we could give better quality. But that was just not enough once we switched to the US market and the English market in general, because every company, no matter where you are in the world, is going to try to compete in the US market right now. I think right now what's cool is we have a great offer because it's different than anything else. You pay a one-time fee and you get access to client acquisition for life. Technically, our goal in the first 4 months is to make you 100% autonomous so that you don't ever need us again to generate leads and increase your revenue in your business.
So they own the system.
They own the system from the moment they purchase it, which is different than anything else out there.
Yeah.
Because agencies generally can't keep providing more and more value, so they have an offer where they try to keep you in forever and you never own anything. Right?
Okay, right.
Is it hard to like maintain?
No, it takes about an hour a month to maintain your... An hour a month? Yeah, an hour per month. And that's being generous just because, let's say your ads are running, your system's running, you're probably going to check your ads once or twice a week, and you're not going to have to do anything like all of those times. What I mean by that is sometimes you're going to check it and everything's fine, come back next week. Okay. When you need to change the ads, you just close it. That's about 10 seconds. And then you launch a new one, and that's about a minute. And then you just plug in the right system onto it, or like the trigger, and then like all in 5 minutes, you have optimized your ads for another week. So that 4 weeks, it's not more than an hour to.
Just to add on that, most of our clients, if they're stuck or like they want to optimize their ad, like I do it for them, basically. So we have like
Really?
4 to 5 calls per week. And our calls where clients can come in and specific topics on it. They share my screen on their account and optimize that for them.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have to do it. Just show up to the call, market it. So after 4 months, they can do everything by it.
Do you mind sharing the topics of the call that you do?
Honestly, like what I'm most proud of with this system is the community that we built. We have a platform. Right now we're on Facebook groups, but we're going to change the platform pretty soon. But it's basically a community where everyone gathers, and it's exclusive to the ones that are active in the program. So all insurance agents and financial advisors, just like you, that are using the system and are winning. That's the best part, because we encourage all of our clients every time they have a win, every time they have a sell, every time they have a low cost per lead, share it on the Facebook group, share it on the group so that other people know, and you see that you have the conviction. So we kind of eliminated all of the lead doesn't work or lead sucks, whatever. You see 10 wins in a day, you're not gonna complain, you know. For the calls that we have on Mondays, we have the phone zone. We call it a live phone zone. So basically it's a 1 hour where all the advisors in our community gather up and they all call their leads that they already.
It's a contest. So whoever books the most amount of appointments will get a gift card, and try to make it fun for them.
It seems like you guys went from like the classic marketing agency model to really like the growth partner model. Like you guys are not just sending leads and then like you don't care about the results, or now you're sending leads, you're helping financial advisors to close them, and you're keeping them accountable. And that's one thing I love about your system, because I think that's what's missing in a lot of marketing agencies in different industries.
And I think the two main takeaways are you own the system, so you don't have to keep paying an agency forever. And the second is the value of the community, because you're learning from not like one marketing person who's telling you, my leads don't suck, you need to be better at sales, but you're learning from other agents who are selling these leads and they're telling you how to do it. That's really good. But of course, as any business, we still need to have recurring revenue. Even though you can keep the system for free, we'll actually encourage you to go into a better program where you get access, more access to higher level advisors, and also access to higher net worth leads. So you can get access to entrepreneurs, you can get access to investors through that program, which are typically clients that will pay you a lot more. And that's how we have a win-win relationships with our clients.
It's the ascension.
Yeah, we keep providing more and more value. So even if you don't need to pay us, you're going to want to do it because you get more than what you give.
So right now, if let's say I'm a financial advisor, I'm in your program, how much do you think I need to put in my ads per day to get good results?
When you come in the program, we always have a one-on-one implementation call with either myself or a coach, right? So a client success manager that we have. And on that one-on-one, we're going to look at your goals. So some clients come to us and their goal is just to add 5K per month. And that's pretty easy because we know the metrics palm of our hands. We know 5K per month, that's 4 sales.
It's maths.
Yeah, it's literally maths. 4 sales. To have 4 sales, you're going to close about at 33%. So you need 12 appointments. To have 12 appointments, you're going to have maybe a 50% lead to appointment ratio. So you need 25 leads. If you have 25 leads, you're going to make 5K. So it's as simple as that. And we have advisors that wants to add 50K in the month, like reverse engineering all the time. Okay, so right now we see the average cost per lead in our community is about $15.
How much marketing agencies sell those leads?
100.
So those leads are being sold anywhere from 60 to 125.
Used to do it.
That's crazy.
They are saving a lot of money.
Yo, I don't know if you guys understand that, the discrepancy between both. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you guys like sell the system and everything. And by the way, you own it.
Yeah,
Like, that's
you own
the
it
big thing
forever.
you said. So you own the system and then you pay $15 each for your leads. That's just insane value. That's just crazy.
And $15 is high.
No.
I think our average cost per lead is skewed upward because some clients don't optimize their ads. Like they let it run for 2 months before they check them. So of course, they're going to have leads at maybe $25,
It's
right?
still going to be less
Still a lot better, but that skews the average because like our clients who really focus on optimizing their ads twice a week, like we recommend, can have their leads between $5 to $10.
What type of lead?
So they're life insurance leads that are qualified through a 4-step process. Number one, they see the ad, they answer a questionnaire, they become a lead, they are redirected to a booking page where they'll book an appointment, and then an expectation page where we're going to give proper expectations to these people on what they can expect on the appointment. That's the 4-step qualification process, basically.
And also a big point on that is they like, since we have the templates, they can choose the audience that they like to work with.
Interesting.
We have, like, for example, only for moms, only for dads, only for parents, only for seniors. If you want only cash value insurance ads, which is a really popular one.
Yeah, universal life.
Yeah, because the commissions is pretty big on those. Depending on what is your ideal client, you can only use this type of ad and make a lot of sales, right?
So you have cracked the code on all the different angles, basically.
Yeah, and we're still innovating on those.
Yeah.
So it's never a finite game. It's an infinite game that we always optimizing.
Yeah. And I think the fact that we gather all of our clients' budget together, like advertising budget, on the same types of angles and templates allows us to develop a lot faster. What do you mean? Because let's say you're an individual agent and you want to run your Facebook ads. You spend $50 a day, for example. How long is it going to take you to spend $1 million? It's going to take you a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
What if through all of our clients we're spending $5K a day? We can test a lot more stuff a lot faster.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and improve the ads a lot quicker. So you're never gonna catch up with your own individual marketing budget.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
So my next question is, you were talking about your clients. How much your clients in average, let's say, how much they're adding to their commissions each month? Like an average, let's say.
Yeah, so we guarantee them a minimum of 5K extra per month.
All right.
Like our guarantee is we'll add 20K to your monthly revenue in 4 months.
Okay.
You'll make 20K in sales in
solid.
commissions. That's solid. But really, in the last 30 days, we've had a lot of agents who were able to solve 10K plus in their first month. So we actually double our guarantee.
Nice, congrats. And what's like the biggest win for one of your clients? What like the biggest revenue one of your clients made?
Yeah, so I'd say, last month there's an advisor that hit his first 100K. Yeah. So he's on a 1.2 million run rate with the system. And this is an advisor that he used to, the 100K is nice, right? He made a lot of money with that. And the biggest thing there is that he was making about 40K per month buying leads from us before we made the switch like last year.
Yeah.
And he was spending about 8K per month on leads, right? And with that 8K, he was making about 30 to 40K, which is good because he was buying the lead $100 and he was making a lot of money out of that. But now he doubled the amount of money he made and he slashed in half the amount he spent in ads. So by adding the system to yourself, you get to generate the leads at cost, keep the profits in your pocket that you would give other agencies, and still make more money because you control the volume. It's not when the 100 leads are done, you to buy new ones.
It's like a radio. You can control the volume based on your daily budget that you put on ads. And let's face it, if you have the choice between keeping your money for yourself or paying it to a marketing agency, all the agents prefer to keep it for them. And that's totally normal. So this system allows you to do that if you want to.
Okay.
Interesting. And what would be your best advice for like financial advisor that wants to start with lead generation?
I would say pick the right leads, pick the right source. In any industry, there's good and bad service providers. There are good and bad financial advisors. There are good and bad plumbers. But if you find a good marketing agency or a good lead source that can really help you, I think that can make difference between popping off in your career or leaving like 80% of the agents doing their first year.
Do you think like all the advisors that are starting right now should get into lead gen as soon as possible?
Not everyone, and I'm gonna jump on that because there's, like we said at the beginning, we've been doing that for a couple of years, and so we know who are the best client for us to work with and who are not ready for that. Who we're not working with is the one that has a bad connotation on digital marketing and like, oh, social media doesn't work and all that stuff. If you already like don't have the mindset for it, like it's not worth it. Don't come in our program. Our job is not to brainwash you till it works. Like we already know it works, just need to trust it and make it happen, right?
Yeah.
The advisors that we work with, there's really two categories. There's the advisor that is stuck at the 5 to 30, 40K month, which is good. You make good money, right? But you just want more. You're tired of your warm network of having to call leads and ask for referrals every time because that's the only source that you have. Those are really good clients for us because they're ready to invest and they know that this is the right option.
Yeah.
And the other one which ties in, that's what to say to new advisors, is the new advisors, but the hungry ones, the ones that are ambitious, that are like super young in the market, ready to work a lot, ready to make a lot of money, and doesn't want to take the path that everyone tell them to take of starting in your warm network. Also, of course, you need to do that, but you need that extra volume that's just going to propel you to the next level in your career really, really fast.
So let me just disagree with you on one part of that. It's
Interesting. Let's go into that.
It's the advisor who has a bad connotation to digital marketing. It's a very thin line. Of course, we never work with the grimpy agent who's like, none of that stuff works. No. Like, yeah, I agree with you on that. But also, a lot of our clients have had bad experiences in the past. Even sometimes with us when we were selling leads years back. And now they come back, we have a different model, and some of our best case studies, I'm thinking about a guy called Evangelos. He bought leads from us over a year ago and did not like it. He didn't buy any leads after that. But a year after, he came back, got into the new program, and he was one of our best case study. He generated over 2,000 leads in 4 months and made over 60K commissions, if I remember correctly. And that's an example of someone who tried many digital marketing agencies who were selling leads, ours and many others, and had kind of given up on that. And that's just one example, but it's extremely often that some of our clients have had bad digital marketing agencies before, and we're able to change that most of the time, fortunately.
Interesting.
What do you think was the biggest difference between the PPL that you did pay per lead and then now the coaching?
It's the coaching.
Yeah.
Because when we were selling the leads, we were selling you the leads and you try and close them. That's the model, right? Versus now, we guarantee you that you're going to make 20K in 4 months. So first of all, your cost per lead is 4, 5, 6, 10 times cheaper. So you can get a lot more volume for your money, and quality exists in the volume. You can land a lot better clients because you have that bigger volume. And also, we're going to be there to back you up. And we're going to have a whole community of people who are going to be there to back you up. So when you have questions or you want to know, how does that agent who makes 100K per month, actually, what's his sales process? You have access to him directly. Versus with pay-per-lead, you're all individualized, right? You don't speak to the other clients. So I think a lot of things make a difference, but if I would put it into two short statements, it would be a lot cheaper cost per leads, more volume equals in the end more quality and more opportunities. And the second one would be community equals mastermind, other people helping you develop your sales process and how to manage your leads and be successful.
That's a great answer.
Do you have some coach in your business, like doing the coaching call? And
yeah, we have a coach. He makes about 700K a year as an agent, which is really good as far as the industry goes.
Wow.
He has a team of over 60 agents working for him, which is also a pretty big team. Right now, that's our main coach. And then obviously Joey coaches on all the systems because he built them.
Okay, so let me just recap that for those guys that are listening right now. So your program, you buy leads cheaper, you make more money, and you're being coached by an advisor that makes $700,000 per year. Like, guys, it's so valuable what those guys build. So if you're a financial advisor right now watching this, go on their website and book a call right now. All right. And there's also one thing I want to talk about, because I heard a little bit about it that you guys were doing that. It's about the AI, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know everything that's happening right now with the AI in your business, but I want to know right now what's happening and what does it do for your clients?
There's a lot of things that's happening with it. Now we're only at the surface of where it is, and that's what's the most exciting. It's really a hot topic right now, and something that the advisors appreciate a lot in our community.
Yeah.
That we added that a couple months ago. So it's amazing. So basically what the AI does is it automates not only your lead generation process, which is already automated, but it automates the lead to appointment process. So having to actually call them and book them. Now the AI can do that for you on certain occasions. And funny enough, that was the main thing that I thought that was going to be the best thing, right? That's going to just make it easier for leads to book an appointment, because the process is the lead comes in, the AI sends a text and make sure that it's the right person, the right phone number. And then if the person says yes, then he's able to, the AI presents himself and book a call and presents himself as your assistant. So it adds a lot of credibility to you, and books a call directly in your calendar and like all automated. So you can wake up the next morning and have appointments in your calendar.
Crazy.
That's very
So you build that system for every new,
so it's built in the
And every client that comes in the program has access to that.
access to that, and access to how to work it out as well, which is really simple. You have nothing to do. It's just all in there. But the main thing that I found that is the most beneficial is, especially when you want to do a lot of volume, is it filters all the tire kickers. So it prioritizes your follow-up process, right?
Interesting.
Because it sends a message to all of your new leads that comes in. And normally without the AI, you would call them, no, I'm not interested. You can try to turn a no into a yes a couple times, but when you deal with like 10 leads coming in, 20 leads coming in every day, when they say no and you know there's 19 others gonna come, you're like, okay, no problem, right? What the AI does is it's already sends out that question. So the person's not interested, or it's a wrong number, it either doesn't go through, right? Because it's a wrong number, or the person say no and you just don't call him. So you know that out of the 20 that comes in, you can just call the 3 or 4 that said yes and are ready to talk to you. So you can really optimize your sales process that way. So that's very nice.
Qualify the lead even more.
Even more, because with life insurance, what people have a hard time to realize is they think adding more questions, knowing their date of birth, their astrological sign is going to help them close more, right? That's not the case. In life insurance, if you're a freaking human and you have a life, you're qualified.
It's the interest that qualifies. It's not how many questions you ask them. It's, are they interested
and
in buying
open
life
and
insurance
open
or
to
not?
speak to you.
They want to talk to you or they don't. That's the qualification, right? If you've got someone interested in buying life insurance willing to talk to you, hey, that's a very qualified lead. Even if you don't know their date of birth, you don't know if they're a smoker or not, like if they want to talk to you and they want to buy your product, that's all you need. You can figure out the rest later. And also, a very big benefit with the AI is a lot of agents don't think they can afford an assistant who's going to set up the appointments for them and remind the appointments for them. The ongoing cost of an AI is a lot cheaper than hiring someone to be your assistant, right? Sure. And some of the things the AI can do is, of course, appointment setting for you, lead qualification, filtering out your leads, engaging with them, nurturing them, remind your leads when they have an appointment with you, but also note-taking. So note-taking. So when you have a meeting with a client, do you want to be like, okay, I'll just write down what you just said. I'll just type it in my computer. Or you want the whole meeting to be transcripted by your AI. And then you can just go back and copy whatever the person said and have a proper folder with all your clients' information.
Make a summary for each client.
Yeah, exactly. You have a summary for each client and everything's transcribed. So you can save a lot of time and make your meetings quicker. And we all know that money loves speed. If you're faster, you're more efficient, of course, your income's going to grow.
Wow. And how does that work? Just another follow-up question on the AI side. Like, how does that work with your clients? So when they receive a lead, it's the AI. How much time does it take until the AI sends a message? And how much time does it take until the advisor needs to make the call?
Yeah, so that's very dialed in. It's simple. I mean, for me, it's simple because I set it up 1,000 times. But the process without the AI is the lead comes in, they have the opportunity to book a call directly, because when they submit a form, they're redirected to like a little thank you page.
It's a booking page.
Like, okay, wait, here's the last step is to book a call, right? And we see about 10 to 20% of the people that are going to go automatically booking a call. But for all the others, you're going to need the advisor technically has to call them within 10 minutes, right?
Okay.
But let's be real. A lot of advisors are either on meetings, they're going to call them. The lead comes at night. You're not going to call them at night. It comes in the weekend. Some advisors don't work on weekend. They don't call them. So it always takes sometimes even days before you call back the lead and then didn't even hear from you at all. So they lose a lot of deals with that. That someone that they called them 2 days ago and they say, no, I'm not interested. They could have just texted or book automatically and they would have had a sale and make $5,000 on that, right?
Yeah, speed to lead, basically.
Exactly. Because if you got the proper marketing, you're going to find leads who want to buy now. And if you don't sell to them now, they're going to buy from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the type of marketing that we do is really like triggers these people, emotional behaviors that really triggers them to say, oh, I need life insurance now.
I want to speak with someone now.
Yeah.
So if you're not on your A game and you call them the next day, or you procrastinate and you call them 5 hours later, sometimes they will already have bought from someone else. So the AI will actually text them within 3 minutes if they haven't automatically booked a call. And from the moment they're booked in your calendar, the chances of them going out of their way to buy with someone else, if they know that's going to be taken care of very quickly, are a lot lower. So you can save a lot of deal by speed to lead with the AI, essentially.
And also, just to finish on that with the AI, the best part that I think is we had a lot of complaints that, all the leads come in at night, or like when I'm sleeping in the morning, all that stuff, or on the weekends. We could never find a solution on that, on how to make them engage faster, all that stuff. Because let's be real, when someone fills out the form at 2 a.m. and you try to call him the next morning at 9 a.m., there's a lot of chances he's not there, right? Probably sleeping.
Yeah, for sure.
So with the AI, as soon as it comes in, it texts them, like if it was the assistant, right? And the person can literally take the call right away, and so when he's going to be awake, and you're going to be good. Most of the time, these leads that come in at night, they're lost because you try to call them at the day, but wake at night. I mean, they work at work at night, right? And they sleep in the day. That's a big benefit for that.
So advisors can now book appointment while sleeping. And that's crazy.
Yeah, it's our best offer so far, and we're really, really proud of it, especially for the success that clients have. So it's very fun. It's a fun ride for us also to do.
I think that's a great title for one of your videos, guys. Like, you can book meetings while you're sleeping. Book
That's
meetings
good.
while
Yeah.
you're sleeping.
That's gonna be our next one, actually. That's good. Thank you.
Oh, that's all right, perfect. You guys are giving so much value. Seriously, if you're a financial advisor, I hope you have like a notepad, is taking notes right now. At this point, I think AI taking. Oh, or AI taking notes. At this point, I just think I'm gonna become a financial advisor and work with you guys. Yeah. So let's say I'm a financial advisor. I want to work with you guys. So what steps should I take to join the program? Like, what's the process?
So first, go on our website, book a call with us, and then you're going to meet a person or a team. It's probably going to be me or anyone that is, filtering out our clients and essentially part of the sales team. So you're going to meet our sales team. They're going to look at if we can help you or not, because we do have a filtering process at first. Because of course, when you guarantee results, you can't necessarily take on everyone, because we don't like to work for free. And that's what we're going to have to do if you don't succeed with us. So first, they're going to ask you a few questions. And if they think genuinely that we can help you, they're going to go through the whole functioning of the program. And then you'll be able to make a decision if you think this is going to help you or not. For the moment that you move forward, you're going to have a call with one of our client success managers. So that's going to be your one resource. They're going to have a call with you, give you access to the program, community, coaching calls, system, ads, CRM, all that stuff. And as soon as you get access to that, you're going to book a call with Joey.
Let's go.
Or any other client success manager who can set up the system extremely efficiently. So within an hour, with either Joey or a client success manager, you're going to have your system running and your ads launched.
All right.
So how much time it take to get the system running?
So from you booking the call, let's say you book a call today, we talk tomorrow, the day after, you could technically have your ads running.
Wow, that's crazy and
Impressive.
After that, like when I'm in, like how does that work? Like you were talking about like the coaching calls. So coaching calls, I think you said 4.
Yeah, 4 per week. You get access to one-to-one support with like a private client success person, manager, I would like to call it, that only takes care of you and make sure it calls you at least twice a week. And if you want to talk to them, you just tell them, but that's our policy, because we want to make sure that you're on top of things and that you have results. Because if you don't have results, like all of our other clients, then we have plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E for you to make sure that you can get back on track, right? We have leaderboards, like we really gamify the system so that it's like almost impossible if you do everything that you have to do, which is not that much, that in 4 months you can be 100% about it and that you're free from buying leads from marketing agencies.
Yeah, that's how that you can have such a high guarantee, basically.
Yeah, that's why. And we didn't start with that, right? You have to work for it. So that's why the 2 years that we have under our belt is worth it, because it's a low barrier to entry to become a marketing agency. But to become growth partners, it takes a lot of money to invest, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, but we finally have it, so we're happy.
That's great for you guys. So after 4 months, I have like a graduation call? Like how does that work if I want to get into the next thing?
You're going to have a call with your client success manager, and you're going to evaluate the results that you had over the first 4 months. Obviously, if you didn't reach the guarantee, we're going to work for free with you until you reach it. If you did reach the guarantee, you'll have the opportunity either to keep using the system for free, or if you want to maintain the support of your client success manager, maybe you've built a great relationship with them and they help you a lot, you'll have an option to do that. If you've made over 10K per month in the system, we're going to grant you an access.
Only if.
Only if.
Okay.
We're going to grant you a paid access to our elite program, which essentially will give you access to higher tier leads, higher net worth individuals, entrepreneurs, and basically your ideal clients. So you'll get access to your ideal clients if you make 10K per month or more in the base program, basically.
And a lot of also one-on-one support, like with me personally or one of the coaches, so that we can really, it's on a 12-month growth plan on how you can really get to, the goal is to bring you to $1 million a year. That's the big goal of that mastermind. And we keep the community for only people making 10K per month. So like you have access to a lot of high achievers in the industry that does the same thing as you. We're going to do live events also, so you can meet other people. So like it's a close inner circle mastermind kind of formula, but that's our goal. Like we want to work closely with those that put in the effort and that are high achievers like we are, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we're ready to put in the work, put in that one-on-one time with you. And that's our little baby. We're really excited about that.
That's
program.
great, guys.
So if you want to scale, that's a must.
Yeah, that's a must. That's a must. But you need the system first, right? You need to have this.
Yeah.
And that's the first step, right? You don't go to the top,
Of course,
right away. So first step is to have the system implemented for you. And in 4 months, you'll be on another level, and we'll see if it's a good fit for you to come. Or if you want to just keep the system for free, you can keep it for free, right? There's absolutely no pressure.
That's great. What's your long-term vision with Fondako? Like, where do you see, let's say, Fondako in 5 years?
Yeah, so our vision, has always been to disrupt the financial service industry. Like I've touched a bit earlier, 8 out of 10 advisor quit right after their first year. And almost 92% of that 20% that's left quit after their third year. So it's a really, really tough industry. And the reason why they quit is because they don't make enough money. The reason why they don't make enough money is because they don't get the proper marketing, the proper prospecting place systems. Because the average advisor is 57-year-old. So the industry is really old. Very outdated.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an aging population of advisors. And let me ask you this question. Like, why do some advisors find it hard and others find it easy, right? It's because they don't have access to the same information. If you have access to the right information, it won't be hard for you to be successful as an agent. Information means information on how to process in your business, sales process, client acquisition process, but also information of people who are interested in becoming your clients. If you get access to that and you get access to a community like we have and coaching like we have, it's not going to be hard to be an agent. You'll be able to scale past 10K per month. And after that, we're going to be able to scale you up to $1 million a year with the, of course, elite program.
Do you think the mindset also is something, big?
100%. Mindset in anything is everything, right? Of course. So I don't know if that's a quote somewhere, but I just came up with that.
Just created a quote. We're going to quote this.
I don't remember where I listened to that first, but I truly believe it's true. When you're broke, you think everyone's broke. And then when you become rich, you realize everyone has money. So I think it's the same thing with financial advisors. Like if you're in your circle of people in your team who are struggling, making 4, 5, 6K per month and spending all of it and just a constant hustle, and you're meeting people who don't have money either, of course, like this job's going to be hard and you're not going to know how to get out of it. But what if there was a better way, right? What if there was a way where you would get access to people who make over 10K per month and have access to clients who can actually afford their services? Wouldn't that be easier?
Yeah.
That's essentially what we offer.
So just having the right environment help a lot.
Environment can change your mindset, the people who you hang out with.
So our big goal, to answer your question, is just to create a big movement and to really have high achievers, especially in our back-end program, in the Mastermind Elite program, of high achievers, meeting them, building our company with good, committed employees, good, committed clients, and really have a lot of people join that wave of disrupting the financial service industry.
as I'm understanding, you guys are offering a transformation.
Yeah.
Like you're not just selling leads, as I said before. You guys are really like into the transformation, and that I love. Like I see you guys like you're really passionate about changing the industry and how it's built. So that's great. Great for you guys. So, do you have another question? Or?
And no, I think
Yeah. Thank you
so much.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being here, guys. As I said before, like these guys showed and talked about so much things, gave so much value. If you're a financial advisor and you're listening to this, go book a call with them. They're really crushing it right now in the industry and disrupting the industry, as we said. Yeah, thank you guys for being here, and see you on the next pod. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.